listening to Goons, Games, and Gear, the sexiest gaming podcast in the world.
We're back after such a long time. I gave myself motion sickness from looking left and right too fast. I hate my life. God, I hate it. You know how annoying it is to live with motion sickness this easily triggered? It's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
It's so bad. I lived with it my whole life. And my dad used to hit me for it. No. Yeah, so it's going to be back on this Monday because I guess it is a birthday. So congratulations. You're older and closer to death. You know, that's... And I want to give you the gift live on here, but congratulations. You get to be a co-host for another year. That's right.
Thank you. That's all I asked for.
A free position. In fact, you have to pay me. It's a good time. All right. Woo. Yeah, so before we get started, there you got some stuff like your shirt. You got some unboxings apparently. What's going on?
All right. So shirt first is just it's Venom. Venom's pretty cool. You know,
I mean, Venom's my favorite. I love Venom.
And then Daddy Bezos blessed us with Prime Day, so this is wave one of what I ordered. I don't remember anything except for like one item that I ordered, so it's gonna be a surprise for me too.
Okay, cool.
Let's
it's
into this. These are actually kind of cool. These are Tamagotchis. Based off of Toy Story.
They still make Tamagotchis?
Yeah, can you believe that?
Wow. Now are you going to open them?
I might keep them closed as like...
That's all, yeah, I figured it's because, you know.
Let's get into this first box.
Okay, yeah. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. You could possibly win any one of these. No, you didn't. It's not.
I mean, honestly, I'll just buy it again.
I'll just buy it again? Yeah, right.
This box is kind of boring. This was the stuff I remembered. Some new headphones for work. Nice. Skull Candy, you want to sponsor us? Thanks.
Didn't they sponsor everyone for a little while?
Right. We should be on that list. This box was better than I thought. This is just a glass screen protector for my new phone that I'm getting this weekend. This is the Transformers movie Steelbook.
Wow. It's...
Pretty.
Wait, which one though? Oh, is that like the classic?
Yeah, like the original.
Oh, okay, cool.
Pretty cool, right? Okay, all right. Box number 2, and this one's heavy. I don't know what's in it.
Is it another box?
It's another box. Actually, it is. Oh my gosh.
My biggest brain moment. Box.
No, this is the screen protector. What is this? Oh, this is the case.
Oh, now you're just a liar.
If I read Otterbox on it, I would.
Otterbox, sponsor us.
Yeah,
This
is the manga set for Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald.
Are you gonna open it?
So that's
I mean, like ever.
This I'll open.
Okay,
yeah.
I was curious.
This I'll read. But yeah,
is there any death? Cool. Like, is there Pokemon like decapitation or anything like that? That's why I'll be.
In the original one, there was that Arbok that got like chopped in half or whatever. All in all, I still feel nothing inside, so spending money doesn't help. But you know,
oddly, spending money actually makes me
Friday.
sad.
Join us on Friday, part 2. The rest will be here. That's a little more fun stuff. So
yeah, you know, I got nothing. I got nothing because I'm sad. But I went to the gaming con in East Coast, and I got this custom amiibo of Bane and Toad, which I thought was funny.
I love it.
I don't know if it actually works, but I don't need it to work. It's just nice just nice to have. Then I picked up your pins, which was $80, but we'll not talk about that now. This one's Bidoof. Yes, I have a Bidoof pin.
So beautiful.
Everyone listening, I'm sure you love hearing this, not seeing it.
I'm sure you love unboxing time for the audio only fans.
Quaxley, they really jumped on that one. Yeah. And then Mudkip. I like the Mudkip. And I got other ones, but they are... I got a golden Magikarp, but that's in another room. And then I didn't realize it, but I got these pins. I didn't know they were official Pokemon pins. But my favorite one is Mewtwo X. Is it Mewtwo X, right? Or is it Y? It might be Y.
I think
I want to say X was the fighting one.
X was the fighting one. Yeah, that's Y.
Okay.
But Y was better.
Yeah, then I got a couple others I won't show because they're cheap birthday presents to some people I know. Uh,
It's perfect.
but I did get Mega Blastoise, which is on our Instagram and other socials, which I actually liked a
Right.
lot because we just talked about it on the podcast. Because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, all right. Yeah. So finally, we're back into the news. Which, if you listened to any of our episodes before, like here and there, we'll talk about why does Rockstar literally hate Red Dead for some effing reason. But they we kind of talk about like worst case scenario where like they're not going to update it anymore. Where's the next gen upgrade? Literally, they just threw it all away. They literally just admitted, hey, we're not working on it anymore. We're not going to do any more major updates. We're moving more people onto GTA 6. Why?
Why?
Come
You just lost like half of your community, Rockstar.
They
I
held
hope you know that.
literally today, like of this recording, there was an online funeral for Red Dead. They the community members literally held a funeral in game. This sold worldwide I'm sorry. The series in total has sold 65 million. This one in particular, Red Dead 2, has sold 45, double of the first one.
Yeah, it's a failure.
What? I just don't get it. You know how much more money they'd make with Undead Nightmare 2? Yeah.
And everybody would go buy that game again. They'd double their sales.
And it's such a slap in the face that they literally stopped working on the next gen upgrades. That part actually pisses me off. It's one thing
for no reason.
Yeah, it's one thing to like never have. Maybe they never had DLC plans, which is just I would fire whoever marketed that idea. But also, just there's no upgrade, even though this came out like what, almost less than a year than the next when the next gen released.
Oh yeah,
it's still playable. It's like, yeah, it's playable, but I know it can be better. It can be 60 FPS unlocked, true 4K. Like, come on.
Right, you did it for GTA 5 from 2 console generations ago. You can't do it for Red Dead?
Yeah.
That was literally 2 years ago. Like, what is your problem?
It doesn't make any sense. Because this could be supported so well for so long. They could add so many events. We're like, nope, we're not doing anything more major. We're literally recycling like monthly events.
Right. And that's just terrible for the community.
But
it's so mean.
Don't worry though. They'd like to thank the Reddit online community for their continued support and dedication. That's like
whoop-de-doo.
As they're like pissing on them. Thanks for your dedication.
Yeah.
Like
way to go.
way to go. Like, oh my God, it's just so aggravating because I bought it because it was super cheap. Like I remember it was on sale. Like the ultimate version was like $10 on Series X. I'm like, oh, I'll pick it up and just like replay it. Like it was a good time, and I didn't beat it the first time, and now I don't know what to do with it. Like I still like playing the online version. Like I just skipped to the online. It's fun. Like it's really fun.
Yeah.
But what why? Like why did you stop? Yeah, and like mind you, it's not like they just stopped on major updates, right? Like it's been like a year. Red Dead Online players have been asking for actual modes and stuff like content, right? Yeah. It just it's. I'm sorry. No, continue. I'm just
it's insane because all they wanted was like stuff that was already in GTA 5 from like launch. It was like private lobbies, like the creator modes, the Rockstar editor, and like they couldn't even do that for them. Like what is their problem? They're so money hungry now. I lost all respect for Rockstar.
Oh yeah, me too.
I
had them on a pedestal,
GTA, and that's it. Yeah,
I respected them almost as close to like Nintendo as a company. Like we made crap on Nintendo over time, but like you have to be realistic that Nintendo has the best like first party polished games. They're like they take their time. You never hear about intense delays other than Metroid, but give them that. But Rockstar, like I always thought, like they take their time with their games. Like it's usually really fun, and this just like completely destroyed their reputation for me. You're right. They're so intensely money hungry for GTA. Like they have that subscription service, GTA Plus or whatever. You're a sucker. You sucker if you bought
that. Up for that. You're an idiot. Like there's no other way to say it.
I honestly think they're afraid of not having enough content for GTA 5 until 6 releases. That's why they put more manpower into 6.
Oh, 100%.
You know, like
I bet you will get 3 more expansions for the online of GTA before 6 like even gets shown.
right.
It's insane.
And
And
you
that,
know,
like 10 people couldn't just like upgrade Red Dead 2 and make it a Series X and PS5 game. Like,
at the very least, you know, like as a last hurrah, like and then also there was apparently plans to remake there was remake Red Dead 1 and GTA 4, and because GTA Trilogy flopped so hard in terms of like the scandals that went on, they're like, oh yeah, we're not doing that anymore, even though it's their fault. Like they it's unbelievable.
They're insane. Honestly, I don't know. I know it won't, but I hope GTA 6 is just like a flop, like they mess it up somehow, and they just like lose everything because like at this point they deserve it.
You know, on principle, I don't want to buy it because honestly, the online really isn't that fun. But
no, it's not. It's really not.
It's really not if you really think about it. But the single player was like phenomenal. That's why everyone watched, Undead Nightmare, because single player was phenomenal, and Horde mode was also great online. But it's just it's such a train wreck, and they're like they could have expanded more map. Red Dead Redemption 2, Undead Nightmare was a free win. And now I assume they're not making Red Dead 3 anytime soon. Like,
oh God, no! Are you kidding me? GTA 6 will take like 6 years to come out.
I'm gonna assume it's gonna come out in 2025. We're in 2024. That's I mean, I have to assume it's gonna be in this console generation. You know, like
right.
Yeah, at least that. But even so, it's like I don't want to buy it, but I do love the single player a lot. But I'll admit though, if they bring back cops versus robbers, which was like the most fun thing in game mode in GTA 4 ever, I might be enticed. But either way, this is just terrible. This is so dumb. I feel bad for these players. I really do, because they're really holding on to hope.
Seriously, that was all they had left. Was like, maybe we'll get an expansion or at least one. Give us something.
And again, the absolute worst part is there's no Undead Nightmare, even though it's like never confirmed or anything like that. But that was such like a free win, you know, like I don't know how
money. Like
literally
instantly double your money, and for no reason. They're just like, nah, we're good.
Or we'll just make GTA 6. Like, come on. You have a release date. Like, I'd be more understanding of the situation if they gave us a release date and it was like, maybe like early next year or something. But since we
if
don't,
we were in like the final stretch of GTA 6 and it was coming out next year, okay, I understand delaying stuff and canceling projects to finish it up. But you're literally like just starting. Like you just announced, oh, we're finally working on it. Like, what? Come on.
But don't worry, it has to exceed expectations. They say it like 500 times. It has to exceed expectations. What more can you do with the series? Seriously, it's like
the only thing I can think is if you like combine cities, right? For 6,
that's
you like combine like Vice City with San Andreas, or something like crazy that everybody would love. But
that's gonna be like 200 gigs, and
right. That's the problem too. Is the game's gonna be massive. It's gonna be. I don't know why they don't just make GTA like an MMO, right? And just like have everybody run around at the same time, have all the cities in it, make it just a giant game.
I don't know. They don't like good ideas. They just like the idea of GTA 6. That's the only thing that's on their mind, and forever. Once GTA 6 is out, they're gonna start the remake of GTA 6.
Right. It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
It is. And I was way more excited for Red Dead 2 versus like any GTA game personally. And now it's sad. All right. Well, in other news, right? Bayonetta 3 was announced randomly in Nintendo fashion. Like
just tweeted out, hey guys, by the way, this big hit we have this year, it's coming out.
I like to think like at the offices they're just like, so how'd the Bayonetta 3 tweet go? It's like, what do you mean? It's like, didn't you do that like 3 months ago? No.
Oh, God.
No, why? What do you? We're supposed to be out 3. You know, the tweet's supposed to be 3 months ago. Ooh. I can do it
I'm really
today.
sad because they also announced a special edition, which I would totally buy, but I know it's going to be a Nintendo Store exclusive, and that was a disaster last time. So
What comes in the edition?
comes with the game, an art book, and a couple of like lithographs. So nothing like crazy. It just has like a nice box.
I really need to play the first 2. I never did, and I love Devil May Cry.
After they announced this, they also announced they're releasing Bayonetta 1 as a physical version finally, because it was only digital only for the last however many years it's been on the Switch.
Right.
So, but yeah, I definitely want to like play through the first 2 again before the third one comes out.
Bayonetta 1 came out like in the 360 era, right? I mean, it wasn't originally a Nintendo exclusive or
no, it was on 360 and PS3.
Right.
And then 2 was the Wii U exclusive.
Rich was just like, okay,
yeah,
why? Yeah, so yeah, I mean, we were totally called it. Like I was just like, I was like, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be their late October release. I'm like, yeah, I could see that, and then bam, October 28th. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That was like one of the best predictions I ever had. I mean, it wasn't terribly hard, only because it's like their creepiest game that isn't, you know, Luigi's Mansion, but. Yeah, I'm just saying, and also it wasn't entirely safe either because was it Mario Rabbids comes out October? No, or yeah, okay,
yeah, Mario and Rabbids they just announced for October.
So they don't need to have it for. Well, I mean it is Ubisoft technically, but I assume they get their royalties.
Right. It's not full Nintendo.
I would like to see a triple pack. I would get that.
Oh yeah, I would buy that. Did you also know I saw it, I just like scrolled on Twitter and saw it. Dead by Daylight's getting Attack on Titan DLC.
Wait, what is
it? Shows Dead by Daylight
is
getting
cool.
Attack on Titan DLC.
Yeah, I remember reading a rumor about that like a few weeks ago.
They're adding like the armored Titan as a killer, it looks like.
That's hilarious.
I'm very intrigued.
Very intrigued. You know, actually, I understand the pick, but I think the Jaw Titan would make more sense.
Yes. Yeah. He also looks huge though, because they shared a screenshot, and it's like him peeking through a door, but he looks like giant. So I
assume that's just for like a mock-up to like
right.
Kind of although that'd be cool. You're just giant.
They always know where you are, but you're just gonna murder them anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, I mean armored, I guess, is the most popular. I mean, I guess,
right?
But yeah, I think Jaw Titan would have made more sense in terms of like kind of half quadruped, half runner. You know, eats with his jaw. Right. You know, can destroy anything. I can't really think of or the Beast Titan. I guess. I mean, I'd rather have. I mean, like I feel like the Armor Titan was like the worst one to pick. I'm not saying it's a bad pick either. I'm just saying like I'd rather in order it'd be like. I would want Jaw followed by Beast followed by Armor.
Yeah,
I in that order. So I still have to go back to that game, but when I first played it, I was like one of the highest ranks for like a killer, but they had infinite loops, and I just was like Tyler 1 screaming and like breaking my chair. I'm just like I can't do this anymore. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me. And then the other release, there's a bunch of announcements. God of War Ragnarok, which is also finally if could you imagine this, right? Like their fan base actually stopped whining for literally a few days. They would have got this announcement and just shut up, you know, like they wouldn't have had to abuse these developers for some reason if they just were patient.
Literally 2 weeks later, he was like, "All right, it's time. Here you go, guys.
Here you go, guys."
Like, you couldn't just wait.
I assume they're just doing the finishing touches on the trailer.
Oh yeah, that's all it had to have been, right?
Yeah,
it was like that, and then like film the actual video of them unboxing the like collector's editions and stuff they're doing, right? Like that was it. It was literally done. He had the tweet in his drafts. It would have been okay.
Yeah, so now it's literally a battle of titans between Elden Ring and God of War for Game of the Year. I mean, wait, what days it fall? The
November 9th. It's still within it.
Okay. So it's within the time frame. So that's like basically the only two. And again, I think I'm gonna assume Star Wars is gonna get a nod. Lego Star Wars, at least.
I think Horizon will get nominated. but like has no.
I feel like
chance
it
of
just
winning.
died after the first 2 days. Like
It did. It got screwed just like the first one did because Elden Ring came out 2 weeks later, and it was like, well, nobody's playing Horizon now that Elden Ring's out.
Gotcha.
Like,
huh. It's usually 5, right? I can't think of a 4th.
yeah.
Is it mid-November the cutoff, or is it the before December?
Yeah, I think it's like November 19th is usually the cutoff.
And Pokemon is when?
November. I think it's like that day. It's that week. So, but honestly, the rest of the nominations could all be Nintendo games because Nintendo has been like pumping them out this year, right?
I feel like, yeah, but I still feel like Lego Star Wars is going to just beat it for family. And Mario Rabbids might beat it. That might actually beat it. Splatoon's going to get a nod, I'd imagine, for family game.
Right. Probably Bayonetta. I'm sure that game will be good.
I don't think it's going to be family, though. They literally announced that there's going to be like
Bayonetta will be like actual game of the year.
Did you see the like you can toggle on a mode so she doesn't lose her clothes, therefore you don't see her double cheeked up? The reasoning is like so it's not super awkward in the living room. I'm just like
I want it to be. I want everybody to watch.
What am I watching, Derek?
It's good family bonding.
Cheeks are saving the world, Mom. So it's be a very interesting game of the year fight. I really hope Elden Ring gets it, but we'll see how God of War does. What did you think of the trailer? Because honestly, I wasn't too big of a fan. I mean, the last like 3 seconds were pretty cool.
Yeah, where Fenrir came out, the big dog.
Right.
Like that was cool. But like otherwise it was just cinematic, so I like have no I don't know. Like I don't need to see anything about that game.
Right.
I mean, it'll be good.
That's fair.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But the collector's edition, let's talk about that. You get a replica Mjolnir. Oh my god, it's so cool. I want it, but it's so much money.
But can you summon lightning?
I could try. If I hold it close to the outlet, I might be able to get a couple of sparks.
Oh my god. I am Thor. I'm also toast. I'm literally...
Yeah, I'm also dead. I'm not playing God of War.
And I just go dibs. That's mine now. This is my console.
Yeah, you can have it.
My PS5, my Mjolnir. That's how you pronounce it. Whatever. The hammer. I've ever seen you using that for like nails and stuff. Like, hold on.
Right. I just want it as a tool. Just like...
Derek, that hammer's too big. Don't tell me what to do with my hammer.
It's my hammer. You're not worthy.
The cloth map, that was pretty cool. Like, or well, it was cloth, right? Or
yeah, and you also get the what was it? It was like the dwarven dice set. It's like
that's pretty cool
dice set. It's so cool.
I was hoping they give you like
killed it.
Kratos beard oils or something, like
that would be so cool.
Like how to grow a man's beard. It's just like this.
I'm kind of sad it is Mjolnir and not the chains. His like blades,
the chaos blades.
Yeah, I kind of wish they were those, but I understand why they didn't. So.
Yeah, they have 2 giant weapons, like
right,
pure weapons. Plus, with the chains, it'd be kind of annoying to like keep somewhere.
Oh, right.
At least the hammer, I see it comes with a stand, right?
Yeah, I think it does. A little display thing.
Right. So, and how much is it? Like 200 or 300?
Yeah, I think it's 280 or something like that.
Yikes! That is quite. Yeah, but I mean that is going to get destroyed in sales. Like
sale. Yeah.
Oh, you want this for 280? Yeah. How about 8,000?
Yeah, you could have it for 280. $280,000. That's fine.
It's fine. And
honey, I'm selling the house. I need to get Mjolnir.
I swear it has the power of lightning. I swear.
I'll rob a bank with it when I'm done.
Perfect. Oh, so this happened today, right? Or maybe it was yesterday. Bandai Namco confirmed was hacked. Yeah, it was today of this recording.
Yeah.
There was talks about it yesterday. I don't know why these ransomware groups go after these companies because it literally just screws everyone. It just delays stuff. Like, was it Toei Animation? Whoever does One Piece, they had to delay like their episode by like 2 weeks because there was a hack like a month ago. like obviously
This
these
isn't-
studios have money. Like they're gonna
Right.
fight it.
Right. You're not going to get anything out of it. And if you do, you're going to get caught regardless. So
Right.
it's stupid. Just stop. Go after like actual greedy companies like pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. Like leave these entertainment businesses alone.
Yeah. Yeah, go after the important ones. Hospitals.
Hospitals, social security, the veteran association, take them down. Come on. What's your
No.
problem?
Late
seriously.
2020,
Keep going.
Capcom was hit by a cyber attack. Oh yeah, 2021, CD Projekt Red was hit by a cyber attack. I saw it somewhere. Actually, I should have pulled it up. Like someone like apparently the hackers it might have released it or just could be a mock-up of like the quarterly plans for is it Capcom? No, for Bandai Namco. And it was like Q1 of next year is is Elden Ring DLC. Like I think it's like Barbarian of the
I
Badlands.
saw that screenshot. Yeah, it had like fighters, DBZ Fighters 2 and
DBZ
like,
Fighters
Xenoverse
Super.
3. Oh, right.
I mean that's like partially believable, but they have like
Right.
everyone they need, right? I mean, I don't know where they even go from here.
The only thing I can think that is like a complete edition, right? So you don't have to buy like the 4 season passes or whatever.
Oh, yeah, like they do with and plus
Like
they
with all
probably I assume they'd add features like they did with like Championship Edition of Street Fighter. You know, like
Right,
they give you all the
exactly.
stuff and then
Yeah.
and like, oh, now we have rollback netcode and crossplay. Like, cool.
The only thing I didn't understand was they had said like Digimon Cyber Sleuth 2, but Digimon Survive comes out this month. So I don't know if we would get another Digimon game that quickly.
Do Digimon games really make that much? Or am I just
Not
underestimating?
here in Japan. Yeah. The West they sell like probably as much as Pokemon games.
Really?
Like that feud from like the late 90s, early 2000s is still going on over there.
Really?
As to which one's bigger. Oh yeah.
Really? I find that so hard to believe. I mean,
Oh yeah. That's why
I mean,
Digimon's still even going. Like they just made like 3 new movies over the last couple of years.
really?
So
Wow. Huh. I never like. I'm not trying to downplay Digimon. It's just like I never hear anything about Digimon. It's
Oh,
never
yeah.
as huge, big hype as Pokemon release and stuff like that.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, here there's like nothing. But over there they have like the Digimon card game, which like just came over here. That's like super popular.
There's no see. I could see Digimon really surviving as a card game versus a competitive video game.
There is a competitive scene for it over there. Over here, there's like nothing.
Let me just show you my collection.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple somewhere. I'll find them for
Yeah.
Friday's episode.
So I brought the leak up. Q1 2023, Armored Core, Dragon Ball: The Breakers. I could see.
I totally
yeah, I know.
forgot about that game. 100% was like, what is this game? And I looked it up and I was like, oh my god, I forgot.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that has to be released at some point. I thought for a hot
Right.
second they just abandoned it. I don't know.
That's what I thought. I thought the beta was so bad they just like canceled it.
Yeah, right. Like I don't see this. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much replay value it's gonna have, but I mean, Dead by Daylight's still thriving, but it's a horror game, right? And this is a
Right.
kind of horror survival. Either way. Q2, Little Nightmares 3. That's believable.
Right.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z Super. What you said makes way more sense. I didn't believe it at first, but now that I think about it, yeah, it could be like a super complete edition and then some.
Right.
Digimon
Yeah,
Story
Cyber Sleuth
2. I don't know.
Yeah, that one's iffy.
Elden Ring Barbarians of the Badlands. I mean, that'd be cool. I'd be very hyped for it if they open up
Oh,
the
yeah.
arena.
Yeah.
Tales of Ascension, never heard of it.
It'd be like a new Tales of game.
I
Like I
never-
just did Tales of Arise a couple years ago.
Tekken 8.
There's like been leaks that they're working on that.
I could see
But-
it. I don't think they're gonna make a Tekken game that isn't gonna release on the same year as the Street Fighter, because that feud's always within the same year.
Same
you know?
year. Which next year would be perfect for it. so.
Right. Street Fighter, yeah, Street Fighter 6 comes out next year. Code Vein 2. I barely remember Code Vein 1.
It had like a niche group of people.
Gotcha.
But I could see it.
One Punch Man Fighters Association. I could see that. I thought
The first game was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't it literally like you're just like trying to survive until you until One Punch
shows up.
Yeah, and then and it wins.
Yeah.
If they make a real one and like see that's a problem, right? It's like unless they made it in the game where it's like Saitama was not even critically injured, not cursed. Yeah, nerfed. Just straight up nerfed. The text says we nerfed Saitama. There you go. That would make it more interesting. Or maybe make it like a younger one that you can fight with where, he's like in the middle of training, so he's not like stupid overpowered yet.
Right.
Where he only did like 1 million sit-ups.
Yeah.
And then, so the last one, which also is weird, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Now, I was reading about this because I just thought they were like just going to keep updating Xenoverse because they keep giving updates to that game.
Because they do. They keep doing it.
But I mean, I was reading like some fan sites and stuff like that, and there was a confirmation, like some everywhere it was that like they just like discreetly said like, yeah, we're working on it. So I mean, it's been a couple of years. I would love for another Xenoverse game. I love Xenoverse.
Yeah.
I just like I don't know. I forgot why I stopped playing. Oh, because on PC the player base just dies. Like it's just gone for some reason. I would love another one. Although I would really want them to make every race as viable as Saiyans. Like they kept updating Saiyans, kept giving new forms. It's like Frieza forms got golden, which okay, but like the Namekian form where you turn giant, I guess turn golden now too because that's what happened in the new movie. I believe everyone got like a hidden potential transformation where just like nothing actually changes except your power level.
Right.
But I know they like updated Saiyan, so it's like up to like Kaioken blue. And it's just like okay, but I'm a human. Like I have my cloud.
I can do nothing.
I do nothing. Like let's be real. Just and the Majins were really stupid because all you did was transform into Kid Buu. I'm just like why? What? I'll just play Kid Buu. Right. So like my answer: remove humans. No, I don't know who's playing humans. Remove humans.
Right.
Remove. No, keep Namekians, but make them turn orange, whatever the new mode is. Right. Keep Frieza's, I guess, with golden, and then what's it called? Or actually, and then Majins. Well, you got to change all, somehow. Give us androids. I think that'd be kind of cool, and then just make it so like everyone gets like, so everyone has like at least one transformation, right? But then even if Saiyan goes from like Super Saiyan 1 to 2. Like have there be like no benefit except for like cosmetic. Just like have one power up like in a video game. That's my answer to it.
Right.
And also I didn't like playing Saiyans because I hated their moveset. I thought it looked so stupid. Like their fighting style. I was like, just give me another fighting style. You bet. Either way. After reading all this though, how believable do you think this is? Because it looks pretty like official. There's no like super blurriness. Like this actually looks like a straight like screen, not even screenshot, like a picture from a phone. Usually they would add blur, because they can't. Right,
it's like taking on like a Nokia 800 from like 15 years ago. Guys, I got the scoop. Here it is on my brick,
and I printed on my Pokemon printer.
I wiped my boogers on it really quick too.
Right,
I'd give it like a solid 8 or 9. Like the only thing I can't believe is Cyber Sleuth 2, but at the same time, I guess I could believe it. But yeah, I mean, it all looks reasonable, so I could definitely see it. I've been wondering why they never did like a complete edition for Fighter Z. So,
I mean, there was like Ultimate editions, but
but they like just finished the DLC too, right?
I think it's like a year.
Well, they like finish it, quote unquote, but then they were like, oh, here's Android.
Oh, that's true.
22 in a spacesuit or something.
I
forget what. But
it was just a non Majin form of Android slut, whatever her name is. But and then she was like stupid overpowered. We're just like,
oh yeah, she was just broken.
Yeah, but Yeah, I mean, I didn't really believe this until you mentioned this. Like maybe it's like a championship version that makes it actually believable because the exact same logo and it just says super. So
Right.
because usually with like if it's like a new number, it's not exactly the same. I mean, Xenoverse kind of looks the same, but whatever. We're gonna ignore that.
I think they both look the same, right? For
Yeah.
Xenoverse 1 and 2.
Yeah, they never.
So.
They don't change anything. So yeah.
I just pray it's true for the Elden Ring DLC.
Oh yeah.
Honestly. Right? Like that's
Actually,
what we're all here
no,
for on this picture. Come on.
I can't play it for the life of me, but I love watching Tekken. I love it.
Oh,
Watching Tekken is so cool.
Like the Elden Ring DLC is what I want out of this, but I would love all of it except for like Armored Core, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, I'm not Digimon, but I'd be excited for other people for Digimon. I love watching Tekken. I'm more of a Street Fighter, even though I suck at it. Although maybe I'm thinking about actually getting into the newest one as like a fresh start. Because I'm always super late to it.
I played 5 when it came out, but I played 5 when it came out. So,
yeah, that
was where I stopped playing, and yeah,
that makes sense.
We all know how that went. So,
but I would need like a fight controller, like the pad ones for an Xbox.
Right.
That's the only like stipulation. Yeah. Well, actually, it's all crossplay, so I guess it doesn't matter if I go from PC or not. But whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So, what else we got here? We finally got Skull and Bones gameplay. The trailer, the live stream.
Game, it's real, and guess what? It's
trash.
God awful. So bad. Ubisoft. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who you copy and pasted this from, but give it back.
What took so long? It's a worse version of Black Flag. Like I don't.
Oh my god!
but you can mine for stuff.
Bad.
Yeah, this is just like now. Now I commented.
Actually unbearable.
I commented on like the YouTube page. I'm just like congrats on not having the 1v1 boarding combat everyone was hoping for. And now some people made some good points. It's just like, oh, it would ruin the flow of the game if there's like if there's a lot of people in it. While I understand that to a degree, it's so boring to just do ship combat. Like
right?
Like that. Like figure it out. I don't know. It's so. Don't worry. There's 3 different kind of boats you can have. Okay.
I couldn't stand the boat combat in Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Why
would I want a whole game about that?
I only like the boat combat when I could board them and then I was fighting everyone. That was the cool part.
Right. And it was just hand-to-hand combat. Right. Like, come on.
I'll just play Sea of Thieves if I want to, because we all know there's going to be microtransactions for, customization for your ship and stuff like that. It's just, it looks so bad. I don't know what took them so long. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Like what?
And the only people I can actually see like playing this and having fun with it are like the people who play like War of Tanks and like World of Warships and stuff, like those simulator games where it's like super historically accurate or whatever. Like those are the only people I could see like actually enjoying this game.
Yeah, but even then, you'd have to have a lot more customization then.
Oh yeah, and you better be accurate, otherwise we're leaking government secrets.
Yeah.
Right?
I found the blueprints for a 1400 warship, and this plank of wood isn't accurate. I should have gotten 3 splinters.
This is oak. You call this oak? It's spruce. Spruce.
I should have gotten scurvy by now. What the? This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? You call this a sail? It's not even the rig.
The wind currents on this date in 1812 would not be like this. Ubisoft, why?
Oh my god. The ebb and flow clearly would have been like this in the water. Come on, Ubisoft, give me a break,
dude.
But that was like that. Honestly, that trailer, like the 1 hour reveal, might be one of the worst I've ever witnessed in my life. It was just, and don't worry, they did my favorite thing where they do the cringy interview, and it's just like, so what can you tell me about the boats in Skull and Bones? Well, Ubisoft, thanks for asking yourself the questions, but.
Thanks, me. I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here, me. Thanks, me. Like, so
Insane.
bad. So bad. I wonder, and I mean, I couldn't really tell how like open the game was, like how the big the world is, but it's apparently in the Indian Ocean, off of Africa or something.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess it has to be massive since there's gonna be a lot of nothing. Since there's gonna be water.
Right, you're just gonna be on the ocean, like doing nothing.
I mean, at least
don't see the joy.
Well, dude, what are you talking about? You can go to an island and you can mine ore. That's my favorite activity in RuneScape. Mining ore. Woo.
Yeah.
Woo. You can PvE content like plundering settlements, raiding fortresses, and taking on enemy ships. All combat is ship-based. PvP isn't fully detailed, but the Skull and Bones intro does mention encountering hostile players on the open sea for PvPvE action. Like, okay. Apparently they made a lot of progress from the alpha.
There was an alpha.
The alpha apparently was under an NDA. You could not see anything about the alpha.
Don't you dare talk bad about this game before we announce it.
It's been 8 years in the making. Okay, we'll make it like 16 because no one wants it.
Yeah.
I think they're in for a rude awakening. Maybe I'm wrong, but like I don't think I'm not sure if I'm in like the popular decision of hating on this game, but I don't know really who's this geared towards other than who you said about like World of Tanks and stuff like that players. I'm hard passing on this game.
Yeah, I don't see I just don't see the point, right? Like what do I need this for? It's in other games.
Apparently, it was originally a matchmaking focused multiplayer game, and then they switched.
See? That sounds so much better.
But now it's not. Now it's open world. I guess like it's too boring just to fight with a straight line that is my cannon. Let's see, upgrade ships. Yeah, so, but you can pick up contracts. I wonder how many contracts there are. Like, hey, destroy this ship. Destroy this ship.
Right.
Mine this
blow up this rock. Yeah. Eat this mango.
Eat this mango.
I peed on it. Eat this mango. That's my contract.
You got scurvy and AIDS.
Kiss me. That's my contract.
And my wooden teeth.
Give me a smooch.
Yeah. So I'm not I don't even want to buy it to make crap gameplay.
To make a meme out of it. Like it actually will just be on sale for $20 2 weeks later.
And even
that's
then,
maybe when I'll buy it.
Oh, that reminds me. It's still Prime Day, at least of the recording, and I was debating on getting Far Cry. I think it's like $15 for the newest one.
Yeah, I was debating on getting Senran Kagura full burst renewal. It's on sale for $30, but
dude, I have no idea what you just said.
It's
Sangria,
some, super anime game where you play as girls that shoot water guns at each other, and then their clothes fall off or something. It sounded great, right? In theory, sounds like a 10 out of 10 game. But then my girlfriend saw it in my cart, and she was like, "What is that?" And obviously, I haven't ordered it.
Obviously, I turned off the monitor.
Right. I have 2 hours before Prime Day's over, so I can still order it.
Oh yeah, all right. Okay, moving on. Was it last episode we talked about our frustrations with Switch skins and special editions?
It was whatever day we talked about it. The day after they announced this, yeah. So
the OLED is getting a Splatoon 3 special edition.
Right. Round of applause, guys. Nintendo, way to not completely screw the pooch on this one.
Completely though.
Right.
I feel like it still hurts that it's so they have the light, which it's for a very select demographic that gets all special editions. Now the OLED, which is the most expensive one for, I guess, was it 50 extra? Yeah, $50 more for literally a shinier screen. And then now I'm assuming because of this, the base Switch is never getting another special edition.
Right.
That's like, I mean,
they're on to the OLEDs now. They're the ones getting the special editions, it seems.
and the sad part is I like it. I like the special edition.
Right? It's like perfect,
Clean.
nice and simple. Right?
Right.
The designs are really nice.
Could
It's
you
a nice
imagine
system.
if that paint splash was white instead of yellow?
I'd buy it in a heartbeat. I would never get rid of it.
The Joy-Cons look pretty. I like it. It's just full of like
Yeah.
action
Right?
and
They
stuff like
even
that.
the Joy-Cons, like, it's solid. Any hardcore Splatoon fans, this is an easy buy.
Right. So I mean, I am happy that we're finally bringing it back. It just kind of sucks for me that it's not for a base Switch. Although, I guess someone could maybe at some point they could sell the dock and the Joy-Cons. I don't think they ever do that, right? Like separate.
Not normally,
Yeah.
no.
So I mean, like
They don't even sell the docks separately anymore.
Oh,
they
really?
just let the third-party guys do it. Yeah. They partnered with like Hori, I think,
Oh,
and
that was
Power
Genki.
A. Oh, Genki sells one too. Yeah,
Oh.
there's a couple guys that make like third-party docks.
I was
Like,
afraid it was
Nintendo
gonna
doesn't sell theirs
brick
anymore.
it. Didn't originally like there was like breaking issues with the.
There was, and I forget what the like stupid reason was. They didn't connect the dock correctly or something. It was something on their end. It wasn't on Nintendo's end.
Right.
And it would like short circuit the Switch through the charging port. So,
Okay.
but I guess they fixed it. So.
Yeah, and that's why that'd be only if you're a third party. But, God, it's like, I don't think I want to, right? I want this, but I feel like I'm gonna wait.
There'll be a better one, or
Right.
or like one that's more suited for like games you actually care about. Like Splatoon 3, I'm excited for, and I'm excited we're like gonna actually get into this one because I haven't played them since the first one. So, but like if they 2 months later if they announce a Pokemon one, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Right.
I mean.
So-
If there's a Pokemon one, which I assume there's going to be a Pokemon one. If there's one for this, there has to be, right? Like, I'm gonna,
Right,
but
right.
Nintendo's such a wild card with that. I think I'm going to go for it, and I'm not going to repeat my crappy decision of getting it digitally like I did last time.
Right.
I'm gonna go physical, so kind of go all out. Maybe I'll trade this one in with my original dock and keep the Smash one. I assume you can use the OLED Switch with a old dock, right?
I haven't tried it, but I don't see why not. The dock does nothing different. So.
Right. So I can't imagine. That's my hope. So I mean, at least it's good that they're at least coming back with it. Sucks that it's for the OLED,
Right.
but it's like I guess they want this one to sell the most. It makes sense from their end. It's just like I feel like from the start then again, the original Switch owners like myself, we had a couple Smash.
Right. There's like 2 Pokemon Smash. We went through it last time. There was like 9 or 10 of them total. So.
Well, yeah, but that's including the Switch Lite. I'm talking about just the base dock.
Oh yeah, there was like 5, I think.
Fortnite.
There was 2 Fortnites, the Mario.
Oh right.
Let's
right.
Go Pikachu and Eevee, Smash, Monster Hunter, and there was like 2 that were only in Japan. It was like Dragon Quest and something else. But...
All right, so I mean, okay, so I guess I can't complain. It has enough. Okay, I guess I'm not as mad. To me,
Right.
it kind of sucked. I don't really see why. Especially for the Joy-Cons because they're universal. But
Right.
at least sell those at some point. Not that I'm going to need them or anything like that. So I don't know. But it looks really clean though. You have to say that
They killed it. Yeah, they did a really good job.
right. So good for you, Nintendo. Now, give us a
Good
Pokemon
job.
one.
Yeah.
Give us Pokemon.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Pokemon, then Zelda. Come on.
Okay, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Last of Us. They said the PS5 remake is in fact not a cash grab.
What is it then? I also just saw an article that the pre-orders for this game went gold, and I was like, you idiots. I was like, yeah, it's a cash grab. Look, it's already gold. Come on. No, his reasoning, I remember reading this like when I first saw it, and I forget what the guy's name is, the head of Naughty Dog was like, it's not a cash grab. Like, we want to just like retell it and change very minimal things to kind of actually lead into 2. which I think feeds into more of like the people's theories of Abby being in it towards the end. But like, it doesn't need that. It doesn't need anything.
Right.
It was perfect. Like, just leave it alone.
It especially didn't need the Abby thing because they told enough in Last of Us 2 about how you killed her dad.
Right.
You know, that's all. I don't.
The no-name doctor we killed, like, had a big repercussion for 2. Okay,
which was cool. I mean, I love that. I thought that was a great twist for what it's worth.
Right.
But I don't
like,
need the.
We don't need a remake.
Are we gonna get like a? Are we gonna get a cutscene where it's just like he's just like, you know, choking on his blood, and then her as like a 4-year-old like opens the door, like, Dad, and just like.
Right. Yeah. What's it gonna be?
Joel.
Like, I'm gonna kill them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're gonna defend it not being a cash grab, but you know, I'm also gonna say it's not a cash grab because of how much stupid amount of time they put into this waste of time. You know, like a cash grab to me is like they flip it super fast, like it's an easy done. They went above and beyond to make this useless. Like, you know, like
that's true too. Yeah, I mean, like Naughty Dog loves their games, but like they love them too much. If it's not like a bad thing, but like in this case, I feel like it is. You know, maybe wait till like the PS6 to do a remake for this game or something. I don't know.
Well, I almost demand at this point every future console is like backwards compatible by at least a generation.
Right.
Definitely. Right. Like, you know, apparently, yeah, he said, this is the most meticulously built and crafted project they ever done, highest level of care and attention to detail. But it's like, we didn't ask for it.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, again, I don't care that there's a few extra, you know, particles of dirt on Ellie's face. Whoop-de-doo. I'm not spending especially that $70. That also just, that's
especially that it's full price. That 100% makes it cash grab.
Yeah,
if you told me it was $40, fine. Right. I'll buy it, and $40 is fine. But for it to be $70, the price of a brand new game, not a cash grab. Yeah. Okay.
That part makes it a cash grab because it's $70. Yeah. It's like, you know, they took a lot of, like you said, they loved it. They took a lot of time with it for some reason. That part isn't a cash grab. Making it $70 when it's a remake of a game from 2 generations ago is a cash grab. You know, it is a cash grab because you're upcharging it. Like,
right.
You know, I mean, I don't. I would never get it. I don't necessarily. I mean, this could make sense for people who've never played Last of Us 1 somehow. But
right, it's good for people that like never played the game, haven't played it.
But who
didn't own a PS4 and like didn't get to play the HD remake of it.
Right.
Those are like the only people. Anybody else who has played this game on both PS3 and PS4, why? So it looks nicer? Like, it's the same game. Come on.
Okay. So
the only saving grace is that the multiplayer is coming back as a standalone free thing.
Right.
Yeah.
See that? Like I'm worried for my wallet because that might entice me to get a PS5.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've been porting their games to PC. Maybe it's going to also be on PC if it's a standalone.
Right.
You know, that'd be I think that's the best move they can make, especially if it's
we do know it on both and then crossplay.
Is it free?
There you go.
Do we know? We don't know.
It's free to play.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah, it's a battle pass system.
Okay, then I'm gonna hope and believe that it's gonna be on the PC as well. You know.
Yeah.
I know. All right.
And
so
I don't see why it shouldn't.
Oh yeah, you know, I agree with that. So there's a Pokemon leaker, a well-known leaker. It's not Riddle, right? I forget what the leaker is, but oh yeah, it is Riddler. Yeah, I mean, I honestly trust Riddler. He has like a really good track of leaks being true. I also think he just worked for Nintendo in some capacity. He said that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are going to have DLC, which I'm not surprised about at all.
No,
I'll be honest.
Honestly, I like the DLC format.
Yeah, I'll admit I'm a hypocrite because I was really pissed off when they didn't have all the Pokemon for Sword and Shield, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have it in two different DLC passes." I was really pissed off, but then we're actually made the competitive scene and online way better because it kind of like forced a recycle of like, oh, now it's new Pokemon.
Like extended it. It like made it like 3 separate things,
right.
Except the third one sucked because it was legendaries. But
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
we take wins where we can.
Right, exactly. So like I like the idea now. Plus, literally everyone had like a great quality of life update. Like the last one, you can make any Pokemon Gigantamax and vice versa. I'm still curious on what the gimmick is for this. That's that's like my worry.
I hope we get more
Dude,
soon.
What you know? What I want the gimmick is. I want all. I want everything. I want Mega Evolutions. I want Z moves, and I want Dynamax. I think it'd be like a perfect triangle. Like Dynamax beats, I guess Megas. Megas beats Z. Yeah, Z moves, and then Z moves beat Dynamax. Even though, because
that works.
Yeah,
because it's like offense, defense, and then like
gun,
rock, paper. Yeah, pretty much.
Like Z moves were like I think like base 250, and then all the Dynamax moves are like 200. So they are stronger, and they're also cool.
Right, and it'll help with the extra health that you get for Dynamaxing.
And I also would want for Mega Evolutions, I want them to remove specific Lucario Knight and just have like Fighting Ore, Dragon Ore, and just have like
yes,
it's just it made sense at the time, like you had to find each one, but then they added more for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so that made even more, and it's just like and some of it was game exclusive, which is really stupid. That pissed me. That was a little ridiculous. Pokemon, I can understand, but items, I'm not good with that. But I would love to see all three because I think it'd make the online super interesting.
Oh, it'd be so much fun. Look at what is the one where you can just kind of like pick your team and go Showdown?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love watching clips of Showdown where people are like doing everything at once.
Right.
Like it's so fun.
So again, not surprised that there's gonna be what's it called? DLC. There we go. I guess the question is if it's gonna get more than one.
Right.
I mean, I kind of like what they did before, where like the first DLC had a lot of Pokemon, and the second one had basically a small amount, but then all the legendaries.
Yeah, I want the legendary cave back. I think that should just be a standard going forward.
And I hate myself.
Like, perfect.
I wish I knew at the start, man, that the shinies the rate was infinitely higher. It's like
I forgot to go get shiny Meryl.
No. Well, the good news is that I still have a shiny Magikarp for you.
Yes.
But it's like also sorry for a second. I was talking to Derek months ago. I'm like, hey, can we get you want to play raids for a shiny Kyurem? Like, yeah, sure. I've been doing it for 500 attempts. Nothing still. 3 attempts for him. 3. I
do want to go back and do it with you.
I'm so
having
pissed
fun with it.
off.
But, yeah.
I'm so tired of it. I hate that I got Necrozma already, so that means I can't get I got the Lunala. Is that the bat one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him unfortunately, and I already have Necrozma, so I can't get them shiny. And for fusion mons, Necrozma and Kyurem dictate the shiny, so that's why I want a shiny Kyurem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Although the shiny Solagala or whatever is really good. But yeah, those raid adventures, just literally copy it. Like, don't you
just keep putting it in the every game going forward.
I don't need like a canonical reason. Just like literally, here's a cave, all the legendaries in it. Play with your friends. They have to do something now that there's literally a 4-player co-op, like overworld. Right? I mean,
right.
They already have the co-op. Now give us the raid. Maybe they'll bring back, what if they'll do like 4v4? Like each person brings one Pokemon and it's like a battle royale.
Oh, that would be cool. Just add lobbies so we can queue together and do doubles like against
Mario Soccer has it.
We know you can do it, Nintendo. It is expected every time now. Come on.
I don't think it's that hard either.
No, it's not.
Still, this is probably like my most other than Multiverses, which should be hopefully out very soon, possibly tomorrow. This is like my most hyped game for the year.
Yeah, I have like Multiverses, Pokemon, Callisto Protocol.
What about God of War?
God of War, I just expect greatness.
So okay.
If it's anything less, I will literally burn something. But for like new IPs, those 3 right there.
Right. Plus, you gotta get your Quaxley. You're gonna do some. I wonder what the shiny's gonna be like. I hope they don't screw him over.
Just
give us a cool duck.
God, come on.
Okay. On to my possibly favorite subject of all time. Talking about Warzone and how much disdain I have for it for now. Yeah. So apparently, a lot of people are calling attention to the fact that they want penalization to people who are leaving a match in in squads. Like you queue up with randoms, and apparently it's an absolute epidemic in the COD Warzone subreddit. Because people are dropping out of games too early, and it's just screwing everyone else over. And it's great because they're willing to band together for this reason. I'll put, but they won't band together for the big issues. I guess I'm the weird one who wanted my progress to transfer over along with my skins, but that's just stupid. That's really dumb of me to think.
Right.
But people leaving, that's what the issue's at.
Yeah. I don't get their I don't know where their head's at with this. Like what are your priorities, Call of Duty players?
I'll
spend $1 million, but if someone leaves me in the middle of a blackout mode, like I'm crying, like why? Come on.
Others say that the punishment should only be implemented for ranked modes where a player's rating can be dropped for behavior. I can understand that. It's like casuals and people leave, it makes it harder. Ranked directly affects you and your rating. Although, I don't know. I think I've given up on playing any battle royale ranked in groups.
Oh, it's
or I guess at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do in Fortnite because I wreck the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gave myself motion sickness again. Nice. Here's the Reddit post. Something needs to seriously change the culture of, well, that didn't go perfectly to plan. Better into blackout. It's legitimately killing 2/3 of my lobbies. By around top 15 in quads, I'm lucky to even have a teammate stick around. My question to that is, do people play these modes without friends?
I could never do that. I don't know.
That's why I have a hard time playing Apex. I love Apex. I like it a lot. I just don't like playing it without friends.
Right.
Let's see. And then let's see. There needs to be a cooldown when you die to when you are able to back out of games with penalties. Because people are once they get down, they basically rage quit. And then even though there was a chance for them to get back up. Again, is this something that everyone should be banned on?
Yeah, I mean, I understand the frustration, but there's nothing you could do about that, right? You could give them a ban timer, like League does, and
they do it for everything though. League does it for everything. I can
my
see
internet goes out and they ban me. And it's it's not my fault. Come on.
I think about leaving and they ban me.
They're like, yeah, we read your mind.
I hit /F. I didn't even finish the next character, and they were just suspended. Again, I just don't know why people aren't more pissed off about this, but I still think I agree that there should be some kind of punishment. I didn't think about it. I guess there's no punishment in place for just leaving.
Right.
Most games have that though.
Right, especially for their ranked mode. You lose your LP or whatever, your master points, whatever. So
your sweaty points, your SP,
your sweat points.
Your sweat points. Apparently also not even also, but their expectation is that when you're in a squad, if you die early, that you're gonna hope that your teammates bring you back. But apparently in Warzone, they just don't wait; they just leave. Which, I don't know. Most people online just are terrible human beings, and
right.
If we're playing together, we'll always make a priority to save each other, even if it's the worst decision humanly imaginable. But strangers are nah, I was gonna dip, which I can kind of understand. I don't
right.
It's you're still in the match though, so if your squad if someone wins in your squad, you also win. You know what I'm saying? So should you be punished? Probably in ranked. I can agree to that.
Ranked, yeah.
Yeah, ranked.
Any casual play, you just got to deal with that.
Yeah, you got to roll. You got to roll with it. Just roll with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back in Warzone, and no, uninstalled. As my monitor just shakes because this room is the most uneven room in human existence. I swear my room's just on an incline. It's unbelievable. Everything I do is just wobble. Anyway, yeah. So they're finally killing off. What is it called? The Blizzard Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm.
See, this actually blows my mind how much it's failed. Like Blizzard has such a huge property and a huge amount of characters they can work with, and it still didn't like. They still just made a bad game somehow.
Yeah, this game's just been like dead since it came out, I feel like. And I feel like for no reason, right? Like this should have been a success.
When did it come out? So in 2018, they discontinued the competitive league, which was obviously not a good sign. 2019, they removed the loot boxes, leaving the option to buy with in-game currency.
I think it was 2015 it came out.
Dragons. I was hoping it would just tell me here. Yeah, so they're not going to update the game.
Yeah, 2015 it came out.
Wow. So I mean, it's not old in the sense of other games, but it's been out for 7 years. But it's a MOBA though, right? Like MOBAs usually thrive.
Right. And it was like, it was well in the past enough that like it was before there was like this giant burst of MOBAs too. It was back when it was like League, Dota, and this pretty much. So I don't know.
Apparently in 2015, in PC Gamer's review, Here's a Storm. It's a MOBA for people who don't play MOBAs. Therefore, perhaps even a MOBA for people who don't like MOBAs. It's a shame that there wasn't enough of an audience for a MOBA aimed at casual players that stripped away genre standard complexities like individual leveling, gold, and items, while adding comeback mechanics to make the matches feel less like their outcomes were decided in the opening minutes. Yeah, so like I understand their reasoning, but the individual
that sounds
skill
fine to me though, right? For like casual people.
Yeah, for casual people, right?
It's great. Yeah.
But you can't make it competitive out of a purely casual game.
Well, yeah.
Which is one of the bigger issues. It's like I like to know about my own skill, and if I'm just being carried all the time, it's not really fun. But hey, if you're a loyal player, you'll get a free epic arcane lizard mount as a gift.
Wow.
Yeah, so no major updates. Literally, they're just going to continue the rotation of people in the shop, basically. So
awesome. Good for them.
So if anyone's overpowered, they're overpowered forever.
Yeah.
Why not just shut
it off?
If
the game's broken, it's broken forever.
Apparently, it's been a dead game for like a year and a half now, and they should just take it out back, put it to the dragon's mouth, breathe fire, let it die.
Yeah.
And they started adding here Overwatch characters, right? They have Tracer, Mei. I think they have like Genji. I know.
Genji. I think Diva was in it. They had a ton of people. I played it a couple of times. It was all right, but if you play League, there's no point.
Right. So. Right. Okay, so let's go to really random news. I didn't put the article in here, but I'll just combine the two. There's a RoboCop game coming out, and there's also a Terminator game coming out.
Yeah. It was like weird. All the 80s action movies were like, oh, we're making video games now.
Right, and we don't know, and all this, the RoboCop was like half CGI, half gameplay. I think I couldn't really tell if it was gameplay, like when they did like the lock on for shooting people.
Right.
And so a lot of it, okay, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the fair amount of this is definitely in game. It just kind of, because of like the lock on system, kind of look like cutscene-y, but this is definitely all in game, an in-game engine, which is cool. But we don't know if it's open world or not. I didn't see. Did you see anything about that? If it's like missions,
it like kind of looks like it's open city, but I don't know. It's not very specific. It looks like they don't clarify anywhere or anything. So
hacked with virus, got it, killed prostitutes. Yeah. no, RoboCop. Stop. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't say anything about open world, which I don't know if they could do that. Like, because if you're forced to, well, it says Rogue City. So what if you can? Also, it's not coming to Xbox. Wait, no, it is. Wait, I'm sorry. It's like maybe PlayStation just paid for the commercial because it's RoboCop Rogue City, June 2023 wish list, Steam, PS5, and then at the bottom it has even Switch. That's not open world. There's no way. I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. What?
Not open world. It says Xbox. So it's on everything, even Switch. An Epic Game Store. Woo.
Wow.
Yeah. So based on that, there's no way it's gonna be open world. So good luck with that. And then a Terminator game's coming out. That I believe is open world.
Did they release a trailer for that one?
I don't think so. I think they just
I think they just said it was coming out.
right. And let's see here.
Oh yeah, a new Terminator game. Takes place between Judgment Day and John Connor. Interesting.
To me, I like when video games are canonically not involved with movies. Like make it like
right
because the Terminator series is one giant time stream confusion. It's like back forward.
Right.
Like I don't have enough time to look into how like the canonical the canon of it. There we go. Like
right.
Like did they ever didn't they make a few of the movies like obsolete? Like
yeah,
you don't have to watch
the
them.
newer ones or something like that. I don't even know. I don't even know how many there are anymore. To be honest,
I haven't.
There's 6 now. I
haven't watched the Terminators in like so long.
Yeah, there's 6 of them now. I don't know what's going on in those movies anymore.
But the good news is that this has a good ground for an open world survival. I'll give it that.
Right.
Like
it could be a cool game.
Right.
I know they did one like a couple years ago for PS4 and Xbox, and it was like really bad, but it was some like no-name studio making it, so I don't know who's making like this one, but
these guys are also making the RoboCop game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have more I guess what's it called?
I think RoboCop will be cooler. Yeah.
I think this is more potential, but I think RoboCop will be more fleshed out because
Terminator I think will be a better game overall, but I think RoboCop will have like a better like story and stuff to it.
Right.
Because you're just RoboCop. You're just a cop.
I want like the home life, like honey, I'm home, and she's like, oh, you're so late, dinner's cold. Damn it, Margaret.
Let me warm it up for you. He like touches it. It's like a toaster. Initiating sex.
Why don't you love me?
Whose belt is this?
Whose human underwear is this with streak in it? You know I don't have bowels anymore.
He goes up to like the kids' room. It's just like a toaster and like a baby crib or something.
An Etch-a-Sketch and a toaster. Just how are you two doing? And like the toaster just pops up toast, and then the Etch-a-Sketch is like
good on it or something like that.
That's good. I'm leaving your mother.
Have fun. Don't get sold at the garage sale.
Cheating is illegal in countries executing murder protocol. We are now on the run. My toaster and Etch-a-Sketch.
We have to go.
Yeah, so I assume this Terminator game it is far out because it's only a teaser trailer. At least RoboCop had gameplay to it.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, good for them. I hope they're not flops. Kind of need to not be.
Yeah.
Especially if it's 2 games working at the same time. Do we have one more thing, right?
Oh, the riot thing.
Oh, yeah, right. Why did I not? Okay. This is so aggravating to me, and I wish I had a wetter voice for this, or throat. But Riot announced, owned by Tencent, the biggest gaming company in the world, said that they're raising RP prices. But I'm sorry, they're not raising the price. They're lowering the currency you get for the price. So for $5 USD, you got 650 points. Now for $4.99, because they want to match it with their mobile game, you get 575. And you're thinking to yourself, well, why are they doing that? Well, apparently, worldwide inflation, currency fluctuations, maintaining fair practices between and within regions, consistency across our products, and other associated cost increases.
That's idiotic.
Not only is that a slap in the face, but I had the article up until I somehow removed it. They made like League of Legends alone made like $1 billion by itself.
Oh,
And most of its market is in the U.S. or like they're the people who buy stuff. The Koreans don't care, but the the Americans do. We buy our skins.
yeah,
it is
they're not losing money ever. There is no day that Tencent is like, we were negative today. Like never. It never happens. I said it when you told me about this. I said my theory is because of the Xbox deal, because they're giving all the champs away for free, that they know they're going to lose money from like people buying champs with RP, which is idiotic anyway. But like, you know, they're like, oh, we're losing half of the things we sell pretty much. So we have to up the price or lower the amount you get for it or whatever. But like, why do they need to worry about it? There's no reason Tencent should be like, oh, inflation. Like, come on.
So, and the funny part with that is, there's worldwide inflation, right? But you make the currency in your universe, your game. Like you set the currency, you know,
right?
Okay, so now, you're just lowering the amount I get.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Like what? Come on, what a joke that is. It's so unbelievably greedy.
Oh, it's unreal.
Just for $100, you got 15,000 points. Now you get 13,500. You still get a lot of points, right? But you're missing 1,500. That's in league terms. That's basically you're missing out on one more. I forget the rarity of the skin. 1380 skin. You're basically lose out because of inflation. But don't worry, everyone. Between July 14th and July 31st Pacific time, they're throwing in bonus RP and bonus TFT coins to make up for it because it's all going to go away in August 19th. What a joke! Wow. A multi-billion-dollar company is worrying about inflation.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to look up what Tencent.
When's the bonus RP going on till?
Stop it, Derek.
Well, I'm gonna stock up now.
Yeah, we did do that with Runeterra, but July 31st Pacific time. It goes on between
though already. Or
yeah, July 14th it starts.
Oh, okay.
So tomorrow. Yeah, at some point. Let's see here. Stock price is $42.48. It went down by 56 cents for whatever reason recently. Let's see. This is interesting. May 18th, their profits plunged amid China COVID lockdowns in May. They are the largest Chinese company listed in Hong Kong by market value.
Wow, that's weird.
The profit attributable to shareholders plunged by 23%. So I guess let's put that. Let's say they make $1 billion. So they lost 250 million in market share. So you still have $750 million. Oh, wait, hold on. The company's second largest revenue driver dropped by 10.8% quarter on quarter in the period ended March 31st to 42.77 billion, which is 6.29 billion US dollars. So,
for a free game. Keep in mind, right? Everything Riot makes is free. You know that you don't have to spend money to play the games. But they're still making $7 billion. Yeah, they're hurting.
I don't think that's even including the mobile part of it.
Right, that's probably just League. That's not including the mobile version of League, Valorant, Runeterra.
Oh yeah.
What else? Anything else that Tencent owns? Right?
Pokemon Unite.
Pokemon Unite,
Yeah.
every mobile game on the Google Play Store and Apple Store. Like, what? Yeah, load up.
See,
Load
commercial
Mhm.
payment activities have been weak since mid-March 2022. Due to the resurgence of COVID-19 in several sites in China. So you you give us less?
Right.
How
Yeah,
is
that doesn't make people want to buy. You give more to like encourage people to buy it. Come on. God, whatever.
And also, Tencent also owns WeChat, which is one of China's two dominant mobile payment apps, which has 1.29 billion users.
Oh, Tencent just like owns China at this point, right? Like they are China.
Right. This is just unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like
it's stupid. It's baffling.
Let's see. It says here, the business segment that includes gaming, Tencent's biggest source of revenue, generated a disappointing 72.74 billion yuan in the first quarter revenue. Mildly up from the
disappointing, dude. They could have done so much better.
Can you look up the exact yuan won to US dollar? Let's see. Beijing being hacked. Chinese.
It's 15 cents.
15 cents of
dollars.
Okay, so 1 to 15.
1 won is 15 cents. So if I put, what was it, 7.6?
72 point. Did you do 7? Well, it's 72.74 billion. So I'm not sure what that.
72. Hold on, I gotta do hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. Okay, so billion. I'm just gonna do zeros. Million. Thousand. It's 10 billion. Or no. Yeah. $10 billion still in US dollars. That they made.
10 billion.
Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's 10 billion. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just literally.
It was only 10 billion though.
I literally just copied pasted 72.74 billion yuan USD. It gave me the. 10.82 billion.
Yeah.
US dollars.
Only 10.82.
Only, yeah. It's not enough. That's like. Where are they hemorrhaging money that they're worried?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
No, this is just a sick ploy to get to spend even more money on riot points, so that way you get more. So you get more riot points.
Yeah. Oh, that's all it is.
Like at least with Runeterra, while I didn't initially agree with it, their reasoning was because there was like multiple countries that they're not inflation, but there's some problem with it, like the conversion, and they had to make it equal across everything, which would mean that it raised here.
Sense at least, right?
Right, but this is no, it's inflation. But you're
right. But you want people to spend money, so you shouldn't be part of the inflation. You should be trying to counteract it.
What's your operating cost? 10.7 billion. What?
Right. What do you have? You have a server in a U-Haul parked in a parking lot somewhere for League.
Yeah, really.
And I know that's what the setup is because the connections are awful 90% of the time.
Your ping is 30. Your ping is 30. Your ping is 800. Your ping is 30.
Yeah.
Your ping is 30.
Yeah.
Ping is 800 again. Just
300 frames, 300 frames, 20 frames, 300 frames.
It's just it's really sickening. It really.
It's.
I don't know if I want to put money into it.
Being greedier.
It's
that's it.
I mean, the bonus is nice, but now it's almost like a stance. I don't know. It just pisses me off. But you got anything else before we head out? Any big announcements?
Make sure you tune in. You right there. Make sure you tune in Friday for Prime Day Daddy Bezos Delivery Part 2.
Yeah, well, that's the show, guys. Remember, Rockstar hates Red Dead Redemption. Let us know what you think. Literally anyone on the internet, because I totally forgot to sell it in the beginning. We got the Discord. We got podcasts everywhere. If we're not somewhere, let us know. Spotify has the VOD. We got the Twitter. Mine's Goons Games and Gear. Derek's GPhone 71195. We're usually co-tweeting or adding each other. TikTok is we're getting up there. Spotify again. Facebook. We got a Facebook page. We got Instagram, and we got that YouTube and the website. And I keep getting myself motion sickness. So I hope you guys have a good one. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
It's this one first. That's Facebook.